Hey everyone, and welcome back to Highway Hustling. Today, we're shifting gears, literally, and talking about how to get your commercial driver's license, or CDL, here in the United States. Now, becoming a professional truck driver is a big decision, but it can also be a really rewarding one, both personally and financially. But just jumping into that big rig without proper training? That's not just a bad idea, it's potentially dangerous. That's why getting your CDL is essential, and thankfully, there are multiple paths you can take to get there. We're going to break down the top 3 ways to get your CDL, weighing the pros and cons of each, so you can figure out which route is best for you. Whether you're just starting to explore a career in trucking or already have some miles under your belt, this video is for you. So buckle up, because we're about to navigate the roads to CDL success. Let's talk CDL training programs. These programs are the express lane to getting your CDL. They last a few weeks to a couple of months. They offer classroom instruction and hands-on driving experience. You're actually getting behind the wheel, learning to shift gears and maneuver safely. It's like driver's ed, but way more intense. Many programs have relationships with trucking companies. Some even offer job placement assistance. It's the fastest way to get your CDL. Now, if the thought of paying for CDL training has you hitting the brakes, then company-sponsored training might be the route for you. This option is like a scholarship to trucking school, but with a catch. Well, not so much a catch as a commitment. Basically, some trucking companies are willing to foot the bill for your CDL training in exchange for a promise that you'll work for them for a certain period of time after you get your license. Think of it like an apprenticeship. This can be a fantastic opportunity, especially if you're just starting out and don't have the upfront cash for a CDL training program. It's like getting paid to learn, and you're guaranteed a job as soon as you pass your CDL exam. Plus, you'll be gaining experience with a specific company, learning their routes, their equipment, and their way of doing things. However, there are a few things to keep in mind. The length of the employment commitment can vary, and you might have limited say in the type of trucking you end up doing. Also, not all trucking companies offer this option, so you'll need to do your research. Chapter 3. Military CDL Waiver, from service to semi. Okay, this next option is specifically for our veterans out there who already have experience driving large vehicles during their time in the military. The Military Skills Test Waiver Program, or MSTW, allows qualified veterans to get their CDL without taking the skills test, essentially waiving that requirement based on their prior military experience. It's a way to recognize the valuable skills and training that veterans have acquired while serving our country. And let's be honest, if you can handle a tank, a semi-truck is probably going to feel like a breeze. Now, the MSTW program does have specific eligibility requirements, so you'll need to have the required driving experience from your time in service, which will vary depending on the type of vehicle you drove. You'll also need to provide documentation of your military driving record and medical certification. But for veterans who meet the criteria, the MSTW program can be a huge advantage, saving both time and money on the path to obtaining their CDL. It's a great example of how military training can translate into civilian careers, allowing veterans to continue serving their communities from the driver's seat. So there you have it. The top 3 ways to get your CDL in America. Whether you choose the structured environment of a CDL training program, the apprenticeship-style approach of company-sponsored training, or the streamlined path offered by the Military Skills Test Waiver, the open road is calling. Remember, choosing the right path depends on your individual circumstances, your budget, and your career goals. Do your research, weigh your options, and don't be afraid to ask questions. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be sharing the highway. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more informative content. Safe travels.